What is up, everybody? J Nell here with my UFC 150-152. My UFC Fight Night 52 recap video happened over this weekend in Japan. I hope you saw it. If you didn't, find it and watch it. It was an excellent event. From the first card on the prelim to the main event on the main card. Excellent. I'm only going to touch on a couple of key fights. There's really too much action to recap in like a 5-minute video. So first up, I want to talk about Rin Nakai. She debuted in the UFC. She's Japan's one of their most recognizable female athletes, period, let alone female fighters. She debuted against Miesha Tate. So the UFC did not take it easy on her. And it was a rough outing for her. She lost. It was a 3-round unanimous decision in favor of Miesha Tate, and Miesha Tate just dominated from round 1 to the end of round 3. Rin Nakai is 5'1", all muscle, stacked, stocky, packed muscle, and they already asked her corner before this fight even, do you think she can cut down to 115? They're adding a strawweight division because most of the women in the bantamweight division are at least 5'4". I believe the champ Ronda is 5'6", maybe even 5'7". You've got Cyborg in negotiations coming back. Gina Carano, I believe, is at least 5'4", 5'5", 5'6". I think she's too short. Literally, her arms are too short. I'm talking about her measurements here. She was grasping for Miesha the entire round, the entire fight. Towards the end of the fight, she was able to time Miesha's shots to where she could duck under. When she got her down a couple of times, Miesha got right back up. It looked like an adult fighting a child. I think she's just too small. So they're going to have to find a way to actually cut that weight off of her permanently, because the female fighters don't cut weight the way the men do. They all actually fight really close to their natural weight. So if they can get it done, I think it would really serve her to cut down to 115. I think she could dominate at strawweight. So hopefully they can figure it out. Who do you want to see Miesha Tate fight next? She wants to rematch against Kat Sagana. Who do you want to see her fight next? Next up, I want to talk about Yoshihiro Akiyama against Amir Sadala. Both of these men have been off for a little over 2 years. So it's interesting the way the 2-year layoff affected both of them. Amir's 34, Yoshihiro's 39. And it seems like for Amir, crazy ring rust, man. I mean, he was out of it. He was slow to the punch. He was slow getting started. And he lost, by the way. 3-round decision in favor of Yoshihiro Akiyama, Sexy Yama. But for Akiyama, 39, it looks like the 2-year layoff just rejuvenated him. He looked strong. He looked fast. He looked sharp. He was on top of it. By the end of the fight, wasn't that gassed. He dominated, pretty much. He was able to take Amir down, ground and pound, busted him up real bad here in the face, maybe even a broken nose. Let me know any injury updates, y'all. Good looking fight for Yoshihiro. He says that he has something left in the gas tank. They're welterweights. Who would you like to see Yoshihiro Akiyama, Sexy Yama, fight next? He was having so much fun during the fight. Not only did he flirt with Pena, I forget her first name. She's the first female winner of the Ultimate Fighter. He was flirting with her during the match and talking to people during the match while he had Amir on the ground. So he was having fun. Next up, who would you like to see Yoshihiro Akiyama fight next? Next up, co-main event, we saw Miles Jury against Takanori Gomi. Whew. And this ended in the first round. You know, everyone has there's a lot of eyes on Miles Jury. People are looking to him to see if he can make some waves in the lightweight division. And you know, he's 25, progressing. Every time we see him, he looks better. He's very sharp. He's very collected and calm and calculating. I like that. He's sharp. He's stronger than he looks, faster than he looks. And he basically he outboxed him, outpointed him in the first round until he landed a right and KO'd him in the first round. Really good fight for Miles Jury. He is on the up and up in the very stacked lightweight division. Who do you want to see Miles Jury fight next? Next up, main event. And we saw Mark Hunt, the Super Samoan, against Roy Big Country Nelson with the not so big old belly. And I was excited for this. A lot of fight fans were really excited for this. Kind of figured it wasn't going to last 5 rounds. Didn't think it would end in the second, though. Early in the second. And I didn't think we would see Roy Nelson get knocked the out. All the way out. Early in the second round. after, I feel, he won the first. I feel like he landed more shots, that he outboxed Mark Hunt, pretty much stayed on the feet the whole first round. We get into the second round. Mark Hunt kind of figured him out a little bit. He figured out that he was dipping down when he was coming forward. He was kind of dropping his shoulders, dropping his head. He timed it. When the next time Roy Nelson came in and dipped down, he threw a short right. For Mark Hunt, soft to moderate shot. For anybody else, it was like a head banger because, you know, they hit so hard. Threw a shot, caught him around the chin, knocked him all the way out. We're talking he was bent over, stumbled for a second, boom, before he fell face first. Highlight reel knockout. Mark Hunt's 40 years old. As we know, the heavyweights mature a little later. So, one fight left before he gets a title shot. Does he get the winner out of Verdum Velasquez? Who would you like to see Mark Hunt fight next? If not for the title, who, what, when, why? Talk to me. Take care. Let me know any injury updates. Let me know what you thought of this amazing event. Talk to me. Take care. And goodbye.